Hello there guys, welcome back. How are you? Hope you're good, hope you are well. So, it is, whatever day it is. It's not a good way to start, is it? What day is it? Thursday. Right, we are going to manage some F1 cars today. And as you can see, we are back with Clever Boy Racing. And it didn't go according to plan at Austria. We was going to try and take it to Redbull on their own turf. And it didn't happen. It kind of backfired on us, to be fair. But we finished P2 and P3 regardless, and now we are on to Britain. Problem is, where our car was quite handy at the Red Bull ring, other people have had upgrades around Britain time, and it made our car even slower. The problem is, if we take a look, our Spec 3 components are not completed until there's one there during the Hungary Grand Prix. There's another there after the Hungarian Grand Prix, and there's another one coming in the summer break. So by the time we hit Zandvoort, we will have a full Spreckenzilingo full Spec 3 car component. So we should be all right for Zandvoort. However, we do have tech regulations coming in, and if we do not start abiding to those regulations and making a car for next season, we could be bang in trouble. So I think we might just have to stick with the Spec 3 components and just fight it out until the end. State on the engines after Lando's crash, or Carlos Sainz's crash into Lando last week. So Lando's engine situation is dire. So we have only two fresh engines with Lando, and Lando is having a fresh engine for the British Grand Prix. As you can see, this 47% one is damaged. Obviously, if Carlos Sainz crashes into the back of you, there's not a lot you can do. He is going to use his third fresh ERS at Britain as well. At some point, Lando is definitely going to have to take penalties. 100% take penalties. Piastri is okay. Piastri is not bad. But yeah, I feel that Britain is going to be a little bit painful today. So, enough of me waffling. Let's go and get into it. So, Lando, 18th or higher. Oscar, 16th or higher. I mean, qualifying should be okay, because our one lap pace is there. It's just our race pace against Carlos Sainz.
Come on in to the home of British motor racing. We're here in legendary.
At this precise moment in time, Carlos Sainz definitely 100% has our number. There's not a lot we can do about that. As you can see, I'm using all Spec 1 components to keep our Spec 3 components, what we have left, fresh, whilst everything else becomes manufactured. When manufacturing spots open up, obviously I will create some more, but until that happens, we're just gonna have to use older spec components, and obviously change them out for the race. Alright, let's go. So obviously we're going to get FP1 done, FP2, FP3. Then we're going to get into qualifying. And then hopefully we can have a much better race than we did in Spielberg. And I mean, even though we finished P2 and P3 in the main race, it was really frustrating because of the way Carlos Sainz crashed into us during the sprint. And only had to suffer a five place grid drop.
Be aware we've lost quite a bit of temperature on the tyres.
We had a red.
Try to keep temperature into the tyres.
We had a red flag then, after Lando had gained an 8-second gap, and Sainz went on to win, which is a bit frustrating. because up until the point of the safety car, we were flying in Austria. But it is what it is. Just have to keep an eye now on their components. Lando's on a 16% gearbox. Piastri's on a 16 and a 12% ERS.
Is he all okay?
Let's have a look. 89% for Lando. Happy days.
Okay, understood.
We'll keep him out until 35.
Tries to get a feel for the balance.
96 for Piastri. That's what we'd like to see. I've struggled getting the setups right over the last few days, over the last few sessions, and I've not got them actually right until FP3 or I think I went into Austria blind with Lando eventually.
Copy.
But yeah. Oh, I do expect to see us right at the bottom of the grid, like I said, for the practices. We are running older spec cars, so older spec parts, so yeah. Alright, okay, so let's see what we can do here with Lando, shall we? Can I bring the rear wing down a little bit? No. No, I cannot. Right, so the rear wing stays where it is. Let's see about... Let's see about that. See about that for Lando. Right, so traction's pretty bad for Oscar, so let's change Oscar's roll bar distribution. Let's try that for Oscar and see if we can't get it smack bang in the middle of properly being optimized. I keep forgetting to put my affiliate drivers in. They're called affiliate drivers in. They're called affiliate drivers here, but they're actually reserve drivers. You know what, mate?
Confirm.
Yeah, you got a massive gearbox wear, mate. 15%. I think I didn't help the race at Spielberg either, because I ran pretty much the majority of the race with them running their engines flat out and kind of worn their engines down a lot. No, mate. It's not about left in this one. It's about like really having to work at it and try and get the setup exactly where the setup needs to go. But yeah, in some circumstances, I do miss the old left, and it just works. But not today.
The car is okay.
It's all good. It's a cool car to drive.
Okay, copy that.
Right, so I improved just a smidge for Lando, but that's okay.
Do you need any help with the balance at this stage? Understood.
I kind of went backwards for Piastri, so Piastri might have to stay where... I might have to revert Piastri's setup and just leave Piastri where he's at.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Ooh, but allow. I am seriously thinking, though, for Season 4... You did, mate. You did. I'm seriously thinking about ditching Lando and getting Kimi Antonelli.
Thoughts on tyres?
Struggling with front.
Understood.
I seriously am thinking about it.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Isaac Hadjar. Top of the sheets. Yeah, he is, mate. He is. But Lando is the world champion. We were world champion together last season, so yeah. Right, so braking stability is not that good. So let's try that. I think that might be about there for Lando, to be honest. Let's do 21 laps, and then we can call him in. We'll have to use a set of mediums. Well, that's okay. Right, car setup. Yeah, his best was... I think that'd be just about there for Oscar as well, to be fair. Right, let's try that. Can always bring Oscar in anyway early, but yeah, Kimi is
Green light.
Kimi was obviously with Mercedes for the first season in F2, and then Ferrari bought him then, and he's been with Ferrari ever since. And when Kimi started, he was like 70. Like, this is the third season now, and Kimi at I think he's still only 20. He is currently rated at 84. And bearing in mind, I've had Oscar Piastri, and Oscar Piastri is the best rated driver in the game currently at 91. So if Kimi Antonelli, who's only been driving F2, is only, 7 clicks away from being the best driver. So I'm seriously thinking of ditching Lando to bring him in before somebody signs in on a huge contract. It'll mean getting rid of Lando, but car 1 as well tends to have a boost. So
Is the car okay?
Yeah, happy.
Okay, understood. Increase LICO for more performance.
Confirm.
All okay with the car?
that's what you wanted to do with
Yeah, understood. Thank you.
That's what we want to do with Piastri. We've improved Lando's as well. To 95. Do you know what? I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy with Lando's with both setups. There's no point me changing Oscar's anymore because Oscar's setup is where it is. Don't take too much notice of the sector times either, other than the lap times, because I am running older spec. Older spec components.
Yeah, copy. Confirm.
Just keeping everything in top up. We will check Lando's setup. if we put that back to 6? See, now that is perfect, but we're all good with Oscar. I just don't know if we'll have enough time to get a full read on Lando's setup. We'll see though. Let's see what happens. FP2 is nearly done, which is a good thing. Like I said, we just need those upgrades to come really, really quick. Really, really quick.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Ooh, Vesti.
And the control's lost. Not a mistake they'll want to make again.
It's a very, very tricky chicane, that. Engine's knackered. Gearbox is done. %, 12%. And as we're on it,
But there. Oh dear, that's not what they need right now.
it's not.
Is he all okay?
Yep.
Avoid high risk curbs.
Stay off the curbs.
Copy.
Right, let's have a look at Lando setup. What was it? 91. So I've gone kind of backwards. And that's okay. And again, this is what it's all about. Setups. You know. I should have just left it alone. I didn't. And that's okay. Carlos Sainz top of the sheets. Carlos Sainz is a thorn in our sides. Right, so that was FP2. On to FP3. We're going to keep that set of mediums for the race. So it's going to just be soft, soft. Revert that back to his highest. See how we get on with that. Same for Oscar, same run times. And we move. Good thing is there's going to be no weather issues either. .2 seconds off the pace. Madness. Lando will be a little bit faster around here, I would have thought, because there is obviously the home track by us. I actually won Silverstone the other night, which was really good fun.
There's a yellow flag now.
I need a new pants after that.
That's the first time I've ever heard him say that as well. Oh, fair play. That is the first time.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay, Lando is happy. It was a code brown, mate. Definitely. It's a bit concerning, though, how Lando is like chewing his tyres up. Hence the reason why I saved a set of mediums. Because softs around here, they overheat like crazy.
Update your tire phase when you can. Update your tire phase.
Tires are going.
Copy.
Focus on your tyre temperature if you can.
I want to know how Piastri's engine is overheating so badly. So none of the changes I made actually worked. Great stuff. Like, he's coming out of the pits with like 113-degree engine temperature, and the fact that Piastri's engine is cooked. Oh, his engine's not too bad, but his gearbox and the RS units are cooked. He's gonna have to drive in the old clean air, otherwise he's just gonna blow his engine up now.
You need to warm up the tires more if you can. Work on your tires.
Like, Piastri's in clean air as well. I don't understand how it's overheating so badly. He's gonna set fire to our motor now. Not good. It's as if Oscar is stuck directly behind the car and he's in quite clean air. That's bizarre. But like Lando, like, where's Lando? See, there's Lando. Lando's in clean air. Oscar's only now being overtaken. It has to be because of his broken ERS. Yeah, we'll leave Lando at 95%. And that's the end of that.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Right, on to qualifying. I just need to make sure I change all the components over. Otherwise, we'll be having a very, very poor qualifying. Can't go any higher than that.
Welcome to qualify.
Welcome to qualifying. Right, car parts. Just hope we don't have another crash like we did in Austria. Otherwise, we'll be done for. So as you can see, we've only got 2 suspensions left, but we have got one being manufactured. Right, brand new engine for Lando. ERS. Brand new. Gearbox will be pretty much brand new. Obviously, doing it this way as well, it does make your pit crew tireder, but needs must, especially when you are low on parts. I mean, I do have more being manufactured, but yeah. Right. Let's go to qualifying and see what happens.
And green.
Hopefully we don't get blocked. Last time at Britain, Lando ended up getting blocked and getting knocked out in Q1, just like Austria for the sprint race. Not Austria. Where did we race? Spain. We got knocked out in Q1 at Spain. Purple first sector anyway for Lando. Lando should be a little bit quicker because he's got obviously brand new engine components, whereas Oscar has some significant wear on his gearbox, but not overly bad. I would have thought Oscar would have been closer as well, but he wasn't. Guan Yu Zhou lock up on turn 3. That's a world record, isn't it?
And motors lock for coming.
Go on, Sam.
Right, that's concerning about Piastri and why he went so slow. That is very concerning indeed. Carlos Sainz only with a 1.2. That's weird. Right, let's see what happens with... Right, they're all coming in. So I want to make sure if I was to send my guys out again, which I'm going to... Right. Don't want them to get caught up in anything. Let's jump on board with Piastri this time. Lando's pretty close to that McLaren. We're gonna get blocked. I don't know. That might have worked out. I just heard Oscar lift off, so I think Oscar could get knocked out here. Lando's lap is screwed, but Lando is where Lando is. Yeah, Oscar lifted off again, so if anybody goes faster now...
P1 for now. How are we looking?
Let's just hope that...
Okay.
Wow, so many cars got knocked out then where I didn't expect. Look at this. Vesti, Drugovic, Leclerc. So both Mercedes, both McLarens, and bearing in mind last season, McLaren were our biggest rivals. Carlos Sainz, only P13 as well. It's crazy. Right, on to Q2. Obviously, we're going to have to use the same set of boots again because I went up twice and didn't really need to.
Green light.
We're not going to watch this, watch this run. Just going to let it crack on because obviously their tyres are extremely worn. Oscar see, it doesn't make sense. Like Oscar's gone fastest on a really worn set of tyres. Doesn't make sense. What's happening with Iwasa? Right, so they're all on laps. Like Williams in P2 and P3, man. Awesome. I'm going to send these out about 3:30, I think. Because obviously the more cars that are out of the way and clear, the less chance we have of getting caught up. So if I send them both out now, we should be okay, right? In theory. Right. Our Aston Martin. It's going to screw us up. Right, purple for Lando, green for Oscar. I'm thinking we might just be safe and not have to run into anybody. Lando's flying. Right, purple for Lando, green for Oscar. Right, this might be a tricky part. Lando across the line, P1. Oscar, P2. That's better.
Currently P1.
That's much better.
Do we not know yet? Yeah, confirm.
Carlos Sainz, where is he?
Currently P2.
Right, Carlos Sainz is P9. P10. Come on, somebody else knock him out. No! The lucky bugger.
Yeah.
And Perez split us. You watch Sainz now. Sainz and Perez get a P1 and a P2. Because trust me, I've seen that happen before. They absolutely do awful in Q1 and Q2. And then in Q3, like they mysteriously find pace and just, yeah.
And green.
We might get caught up there. Oh, we just missed them. Just missed them. That's good. Lando got blocked. Lando definitely got blocked. You can see that because Oscar's just gone purple.
Stay negative.
It's quite a big block as well. And obviously, Carlos Sainz gone P1. Of course he's gone P1. Right. Hamilton is really close to Piastri. And if he times this right, he will have hell of a tow from Piastri. He's dropping back a little bit, and neither Piastri or Lando has lit up his timing sheets in sector 1 on brand new tyres, which is a bit concerning. Purple for Lando. So he's gaining all the time back that he missed out on in sector 3. Carlos Sainz is going to be pole there. He split us. Lando's Q3 lap was his slowest. Yet Piastri's Q3 lap was his fastest. That makes sense.
52 laps around Silverstone await our drivers as the anticipation continues to build.
Silverstone is certainly...
Sorry, Karun. We need to work out strategy. Right. That's not going to happen. A medium, soft, medium. No chance. But it is saying medium, soft, medium is the fastest strategy to go on. What about medium, soft, soft? Will a medium, soft, soft work? Yes. Yes, it will. But it leaves us nothing to play with at the end. What about a medium, medium, soft? See, that works. But a medium soft, I think the reason why that medium soft medium one is faster is because like you were really pushing in the last stint, but you won't be able to push like that because of just how bad your tires are going to overheat. But I think I'm going to run this strategy with Lando. And see what our tires are like at the end of the first stint, and then decide what to do then. Whether we might just flick it to hards and just run a one stop. Take the fuel out of the car, driving options to start. I'm going to try that with Oscar. We are going with Plan E. Plan E is faster. So... Plan E it is. Right. Plan E. Plan E's all around. E for
The
ecstasy.
anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
We might have screwed up there. Carlos
And
Sainz
the
on the
cameras
soft.
now shift to Sergio Perez, concentrating on the race ahead.
It's going to be difficult to keep him behind.
Anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this. The British Grand Prix.
And it's lights out.
It's lights out,
And
and away we go.
Right. Battle assist off. High. The good thing is, right, that I can already see the tyre temperatures at 109 degrees. So that would lead me to believe that the tyres are going to overheat. So... it might be a good thing that those guys are all on the softs. Because I know very, very soon, right, that Carlos Sainz is going to completely deplete all his battery and just take off by 2.5, maybe 3 seconds. Like he's all over the back of Lando now. And past Lando. And usually as soon as he goes past, he just depletes his battery. Here he goes.
Let's have a look at that. Right, let's have a look now. Around turn 3. Well, you can see the lockup, but that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
It's mad to see somebody like Mick Schumacher in the V car. Yeah, right now we've got no answer for Carlos Sainz. Look him take off. So I'm gonna wait now with Lando and Piastri before I do this. Like 3.5 seconds. We will 100% catch that back up. It's just we've got to deplete all our battery to do so. And my biggest concern right now is fuel capacity. See, we've both burned our batteries like crazy, and I mean like we expended a lot of our ERS then, but still we got no match for the tyres. But the good thing is the other cars around us on softs are already, we've got 10% better wear than them, so I just need to stay with Oscar in his DRS. Oh, I think Lando's just dropped out.
But it looks like they're carrying some kind of fault.
It would appear that Alonso is also burning a lot of his battery.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Let's follow the drivers then through turn 16. And there's the lockup. What caused
that, I wonder? Lando is really struggling to keep up with these cars. Their tyres are going to start dropping off a cliff soon anyway, so I'm not that bothered. Their pace, though, is concerning.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
That's good for the championship. Oh.
I lost it.
He did lose it, my old mucker. My old mate. That really annoys me because they just end up getting blocked in. Doing alright so far. Obviously, it could do a lot better, like, but it is what it is. Good thing is their tyres are all struggling, so... See, I get frustrated because they don't make moves. And Owasa's right here now as well. Like why Carlos Sainz is like so far out in front. Well, I'm gonna have to try and get past these because they're just slowing me down now. Like I've lost so much time to Carlos Sainz. Just not getting past. No. And now he's used all his battery, now he'll get past. Idiotic. And then get re-overtaken again. Give up. Just move to the side, man. Well, looks like Carlos Sainz is winning this one today. Look at that, 137 compared to a 134. They're all boxing behind. See, Sainz has 36% tyres and is still going 3/10 faster than what we are. Right, he's boxed now. We need a miracle to win this.
Copy.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Charge button on.
Cool.
Okay, recharge on.
Copy.
Right.
And charge on.
Alright.
Sainz is 17 seconds behind. What did Sainz go on to? Mediums. Sainz is already only 4 tenths behind, and he was 7. Oh, he's passed. That car is phenomenal. It has to be. There is no way we're beating that Redbull or Carlos Sainz today.
Copy.
See, there's no point. I might just keep them both out and do hard strat. Hard strat. Sainz is already 2.3 seconds out in front. How many laps do I need for? Need to go 25, 26. Right, let's box Piastri this lap. And then we'll do Lando the lap after.
Confirmed.
And chat button on.
Yeah, confirmed.
Okay, recharge off when you're ready.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna come out? Gonna come out round about Albon. Let's pit Lando. We'll do the same. Oh, what a stop. What a stop. If we can come out in front... Oh, I was going to say, if we can come out in front of Albon, that would have been great. But... okay. So that means... Lando is not going to come out. It's probably going to come out behind K-Mag. I mean, if Lando could slot out behind us, that would be even better. But Lando needs a really good stop now. That was a bit of a slow stop.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
Shock. Always seems to be Lando as well.
These upshits, what the
Always seems to be Lando. There's always an issue on. We just don't have the speed. This has been a nightmare so far. Like, they're just not making moves. Like, they're always just backing up and getting stuck behind each other. For them to get re-overtaken. Like it just said, like, Alonso has a mechanical fault. Like, look, I got a full battery with Lando. We need to get past these guys as soon as possible. Because, like, Alonso is still 5.9 down the road. And then it's still 5.7 then. To Tsunoda. And Sainz has got a free pit stop. By the looks of it. We are only like half a tenth quicker. I've no idea why Lando can't get past these guys. That's why, because he keeps blocking himself in. This race is slowly getting away from us. Right. Round about lap 38 then, I think. Box to the mediums. Could box for hards and push all the way, but we'll see. Tsunoda's pitting now. And how the hell did Tsunoda have a 6-second gap as well? Like, when did that become a thing? What did Tsunoda go on to? At the mediums. So Tsunoda's not stopping again. So the good thing is, their tyres at the end of this race are gonna be dead. Finishing that far behind Carlos Sainz, though, is embarrassing. And this is why we need those. That's why we need those upgrades. It's coming very soon. And a box Piastri straight the lap after Sainz. Might put Piastri on hards. Like, it impresses me though how Tsunoda has suddenly got all this pace. Unless Tsunoda was one of the guys that have had newer upgrades. We'll see what Carlos Sainz goes on to. If Carlos Sainz goes on to hards, we'll go mediums and try and mix it up that way. We can still finish P2 and P3, 100%. Providing we don't get any issues with pit stops and everything else. Right, Sainz is pitting now.
Oh no, that's a slow pit stop
What
there.
can that be for Carlos Sainz, eh? Our tyre did not want to come off. See, Sainz came out 4.5 in front of Piastri. What tyres did he go on to? He went to the hards. Okay, so lap. Okay, so I'm going to give it next lap. Right. Let's have a look. Pit stop wise. Let's go. It's going to have to be this lap. Pit options. Come out roundabout Albon Alonso if our pit stops go alright. It's been kind of a shit race up to now though.
And what's that? A pit stop issue.
That is awful. What chance do we have against the pit stop issue? Like, seriously. So now we've got to make up 8. How far have we got? We're going to make up 11 seconds on Tsunoda. At least Lando had a fast stop.
Copy.
See, Lando got out in front of him.
Okay, so it's closing up a little bit.
Right, we need to get these tyres warmed up. Because we need to
And
get
you can
out.
push.
Okay, copy.
We do need to get out after Tsunoda. Right, next lap, we're going to just push these guys like crazy. But obviously we need to keep as much tyre wear as possible. Because these guys' tyres are going to go off a cliff. And that's good. That's what we want. I still think we can get P2, P3. Right, 4.7 to Alonso. What did we do last? Like 128.7. See, Sainz is out front doing 30.0s. We ain't catching, like, no chance. Right, let's see what lap we do. This lap, obviously, without any mechanical.
I lost the gears 6.
Bottas really struggling. Which means 1.1 quicker than Alonso with Piastri. So that's good. We're catching. So that's a good start, right? It's a very, very good start. 10 laps to go. But we are going to need to keep pushing. If Piastri can stay out in front next lap, we will push Piastri. Don't know if Piastri's going to be able to stay out in front though. Why is Alonso trying to overtake him there? Just wait for the DRS, isn't it? We need to catch back up. We've gone from 3.9 to like 5.3. It just doesn't make sense. Look how much faster we were than them. I mean, this must be how bad our car is. Because every time we kind of get close, they just keep pulling away. Let's get aggressive on the tyres and see if we can't track them down that way. I don't think we can though. Perez back at the P9, this sucks. I don't think we're going to catch him. I can't run with a aggressive tyre weight for very long. Obviously overheats them. Piastri, I don't know what happened to Piastri, he's fallen right off. He's fallen off 2 seconds. Okay, mate, nice one. I'll be about. I don't understand how Oscar's fallen off. Like,
We've got a yellow flag here. Let's see what happened there. Look at the Mercedes. Whoa, and around they spin.
mad. But go past. Like, you're going to need to overtake them to go past Lando. You really are. Trying to overtake him at cops is never gonna work. Oh yes, great stuff. Alonso's just, you know. Go past. Right, this is gonna be it.
And Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
So a P2 and a P4.
No DNS. No DNS for him.
33 seconds.
Taking the flag.
And it's going to get worse.
P2.
At Hungary, if it was this,
I love it.
if this was this bad at
Congrats.
Silverstone, it's going to
Good
be
job.
just as bad
Remind you for pickup, please.
in Hungary.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Great job, everybody. Yep, thank you.
It's going to be just as bad in Hungary.
What a remarkable
engine.
drive by Lando Norris today.
Yeah, I hope so, mate. Hope
This
you've got to
podium
get
is
away with
something
it.
the whole team can be proud of. Excellent strategy and perfectly executed.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium.
The trophy cabinet must be full by now. That's 10 podiums this year.
Not good enough. Seven wins, 2 wins, 3 wins. So we've had 5 wins. Carlos 7. Carlos Sainz is 7. I mean, thanks to Perez, like, we are still eking out our championship lead. But it's getting close. Let's see what happened. Yeah, we had some poor pit stops. I mean, look. I mean, even though we was only 1.0, even though we was 1 second slower with Lando and then only 1.2 seconds slower with Oscar, like, it's still really, really slow. Really slow. But yeah, P2 and P4, probably the best result we could have had, to be honest. And like I said, Hungary is going to be a lot worse. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, probably on iRacing, doing Formula V open wheelers around Circuit 11, which I've never raced before. But hope to see you then. You guys have a good evening. Take care.